Hey everyone, it's Mark here, and today I am exhausted. I've spent hours digging through Florida real estate listings, and let me tell you something straight. Florida has officially become one of the most expensive states in the entire country. Finding a cheap house here is almost impossible. Almost. Because after searching and searching, scrolling through hundreds of overpriced homes, I finally discovered 5 real dirt cheap houses that actually exist in Florida right now. And these aren't in the middle of nowhere with nothing around. No. These homes are in quiet rural areas, surrounded by nature, but still just a short drive from beautiful beaches, the coast, and some amazing Florida cities. And listen to this, no HOA, no land lease. Plus, taxes that are shockingly affordable compared to the coastal metro areas. So stick with me until the end, because the cheapest house on this list is only $55,000. And I promise you, you won't believe what you can still get in Florida for that price. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss these hidden opportunities. Alright, let's get into it. Here are 5 dirt cheap homes you can still buy in Florida. Let's start in Madison, Florida. A small historic town tucked into the quiet north of the state, but surprisingly well located. You're about 1 hour from Tallahassee, Florida's capital, where you have hospitals, malls, universities, big box stores, everything you need. And if you drive east, you're about an hour and a half from Jacksonville, one of the biggest cities in the entire state, and a major coastal hub with world-class beaches, like Jacksonville Beach, Neptune Beach, and Atlantic Beach. So even though Madison feels rural and peaceful, you're still within reach of some of Florida's best coastline, and 2 major cities with every service you can imagine. Life here is exactly what people picture when they think of Florida's quiet countryside. Warm weather, big open lots, nature everywhere, and a slower, much more relaxed pace of life. It's the kind of place where people actually wave at you when you drive by. And right in the heart of this charming little town, we've got this turn-of-the-century farmhouse listed for $124,900. This home gives you that vintage 1900s character, but with almost everything rebuilt and updated. You're getting all new electrical, all new plumbing, a brand new kitchen, new lighting, new windows, a 2025 roof, new mini splits, and even a tankless water heater. Inside, you've got over 1,000 square feet, 3 bedrooms, a bathroom, and wood flooring that brings the whole farmhouse vibe together. Outside is where this place really shines. You get a full-width front porch, perfect for enjoying the quiet mornings, plus a double lot, a covered back deck, and 2 pole barns, one with concrete flooring. Great for storage, projects, grilling, a future workshop, or even a little man cave. And the best part? You're walking distance to downtown shops, restaurants, parks, and local amenities. Plus, taxes here are extremely low, only about $395 a year, which is almost unheard of in Florida. Now, this first home is the most expensive one on the list at $124K. Because from here on, every single house drops well below $100,000. And that is when things start getting truly dirt cheap. Let's move on to Chapter 2. Next, we're heading to Dade City, one of Central Florida's most charming small towns. Known for its rolling hills, oak-lined streets, and old Florida character. And the location is absolutely strategic. You're just 45 minutes north of Tampa, one of the largest and most vibrant cities in the state, packed with major hospitals, top universities, international airports, endless shopping, nightlife, and of course incredible beaches like Clearwater Beach and St. Pete Beach, both easily reachable for a weekend escape. So even though Dade City has that peaceful rural feel, you're still extremely close to the Gulf Coast and one of Florida's biggest metro areas. Life here is quiet, warm, and very community-oriented. It's the perfect mix of Florida countryside with easy access to modern conveniences. You get big open lots, green surroundings, friendly neighbors, and that classic small-town vibe that's getting harder and harder to find. Now, let's talk about this property. For $85,000, you're getting a 1/4-acre lot on a calm, tree-lined street, just minutes from downtown. The big advantage is the freedom. There's no HOA, no CDD, and no restrictive rules telling you what you can or can't do. With 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 346 square feet, the bones are there, and the potential is huge for the price. Taxes are around $295 per year, which is higher than the previous home, but very normal for Florida, especially this close to a major city. If you've ever dreamed of building your own customized Florida retreat, This is one of the cheapest starting points you'll find anywhere near Tampa. And remember, from here on, the prices drop even further. The next 3 homes are all well under $70,000, truly dirt cheap for Florida. Let's jump into Chapter 3. Now we're heading to Chattahoochee, Florida, a tiny, quiet town surrounded by trees, rivers, and rolling countryside. Even though it feels peaceful and tucked away, you're only about 45 minutes from Tallahassee, the state capital, where you've got hospitals, universities, major shopping, and every service you could need. And just minutes from town, you've got Lake Seminole and the Apalachicola River, 2 beautiful natural spots perfect for fishing, boating, or just getting outside to clear your head. Life here moves slow. Neighbors know each other, the streets are calm, and the whole place has that old Florida charm that's getting harder and harder to find. And sitting right in this quiet little community, we've got this cozy Florida cottage listed for just $70,000. It's a simple 2-bedroom, 1-bath home with classic mid-century character, and a surprisingly generous lot that's fully fenced. Great if you've got pets, kids, or if you just want the extra space. The screened-in front porch is one of the best features. A perfect spot to enjoy breezy afternoons without the bugs, and a huge bonus for anyone who loves outdoor living. Inside, the home keeps that warm, inviting feel thanks to the original hardwood floors. You've got a comfortable living room, a practical kitchen, and a full bathroom. Nothing fancy, but everything functional, and with plenty of opportunity to add value over time. Out back, the property includes a shed that can be used as storage, a workshop, a hobby room, whatever fits your lifestyle. And the taxes here are incredibly low, only about $222 a year, which is almost impossible to believe these days. Overall, it's an affordable, charming little home in a super peaceful location, and a great option for first-time buyers, downsizers, or anyone looking for a quiet place with room to grow. And from here on out, things only get cheaper. All the remaining homes in this video are under $60,000, so we're heading straight into true super dirt cheap territory. Now we're moving over to Jacksonville, one of the largest cities in the entire state of Florida, and one of the few major metro areas where you can still find properties under $60K. Here you get full city convenience, hospitals, universities, stadiums, endless restaurants, and huge beaches like Jacksonville Beach, Neptune Beach, and Atlantic Beach, all within a short drive. It's a place that blends urban living with easy access to the coastline. Of course, Jacksonville is a big city, and as with any large metro area, not all neighborhoods are the same. Cheap properties here often pop up in areas considered rougher. But the North Shore, Norwood area, where this home sits, is known by locals for being one of the calmer pockets within this price range. That's exactly why I selected this one. Because it's a budget-friendly property in a part of Jacksonville that residents actually describe as relatively quiet. Still, it won't offer the same peaceful environment as the small rural towns we saw earlier. But for a big city, this is one of the safer, affordable options. Now, let's look at the house. This is a charming, updated 1926 home priced at just $59,900, offering 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and a cozy 732 square feet of living space. Inside, the home feels clean and refreshed, with updated LVP flooring throughout, and new interior paint that gives it a modern, bright look. The kitchen has also been updated, making it move-in ready whether you plan to live here or turn it into a rental. The home sits close to everything, just 5 minutes from the Jaguars Stadium, and under 10 minutes from the historic Springfield district, one of the most vibrant areas in the city with breweries, murals, cafes, and local restaurants. For those wanting an inexpensive entry point into a growing market like Jacksonville, this is a rare opportunity. Taxes here are around $970 a year, which is still reasonable for a major Florida metro area. The property is being sold as is and is cash only, making it ideal for investors or buyers looking for a simple, low-maintenance home in a solid location. And believe it or not, the final property in this video is even cheaper, well under $60K, keeping us deep in true dirt cheap territory. Let's head to Chapter 5. And for our final stop, we're heading back to Madison, Florida. A quiet, laid-back small town surrounded by lakes, forests, and open countryside, yet still close to bigger hubs like Tallahassee, Live Oak, and Valdosta, Georgia. You already know the lifestyle here: peaceful, slow-paced, and surprisingly close to stunning natural springs and North Florida's best outdoor spots. Now let's talk about this last property, the most affordable home in today's video. This $55,000 opportunity sits right in the heart of town, just minutes from shopping, dining, and North Florida College. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 720-square-foot home, sitting on a corner lot with city utilities already in place. The house definitely needs rehab. This is a true investor special, but that's what makes it such a rare chance to build equity at an incredibly low entry price. Inside, you've got a simple layout with a living room, older flooring, and a screened front porch that can easily become one of the home's best features after some work. Outside, there's a small shed for extra storage, and enough yard space to redesign, garden, or keep it low maintenance. The metal roof adds durability, and being within walking distance of downtown makes it attractive as a starter home or future long-term rental. And once again, taxes in this region are pleasantly low, which keeps costs down year-round, something extremely uncommon in most parts of Florida. This is the kind of deal that rarely shows up anymore. A $55,000 single-family home in Florida, with no HOA, no land lease, and full ownership of both the house and the land. And that's a wrap. Finding these properties was honestly a challenge. Digging through hundreds of listings, cross-checking locations, narrowing down which ones were truly worth your time. But in the end, it was absolutely worth it. I hope all this research helps you understand what's really possible out there, even on a tight budget. And remember, if you want to know more about any of these properties, all the links are in the video description. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so you never miss our next deep dive into America's most affordable hidden gems. And now I want to hear from you. What state or region should I explore next? Drop your suggestions in the comments. I read every single one. Thanks for watching. This is Mark from American Home Opportunities, bringing you real homes, real deals, and real opportunities. See you in the next video.